So, Kunal, I'm going to come to you actually, and let's understand in terms of the charts whether you see something like an ACC, Ambuja, Dalmia Bharat. What should one actually look at over there? Anything attractive that one should watch out for in the cement pack?
So from the larger cap names, I think Ultradec Cement is attractive. When you look at this comparatively with ACC Ambuja, Ultradec Cement was one of the first ones to try and come back to that 10,000 plus mark. And then in the last leg of the last 1 to 2 months or so, the stock has recovered or corrected almost 10%. So from I think 10,400, 500 levels, 96, 9,400 is where the stock had tested towards, and now it's come back to that 9,600 mark. So in terms of risk reward, the positioning for the stock with respect to the other peers, the fact that the stock was one of the leaders in terms of the initial breakout levels, I think all of that augurs very well for Ultradec Cement. So I'll probably try and pick that.
Okay, Ultradec Cement, that's coming in and was as one of the top ideas. Another buzzer in trade today, and let's bring up the BSE chart. That's the Bombay Stock Exchange. You've just got an upgrade coming in today from the House of Investec. They've upgraded the stock to a buy and put a target price of 2,800 per share on this particular stock, which also means an implied upside of a good 25% even from the current levels on the stock, anticipating further market share gains with the traction in the Bankex in particular. That's BSE in trade for you. Kunj, do you believe that with the equity... Okay. Nooresh, let me come to you. Stack up a chart for some of the AMC stocks for us, BSE as well as Angel One, all added in together, and what's looking like the meatiest of them all?
So BSE has been a clear outperformer. It went through a sideways phase for the last 4 or 5 months. It's corrected from 2,600 to 2,000 odd levels. The good point is the stock made a similar bottom back in December end also. So it has held down above those levels. So eventually, this is an indication that the stock looks pretty interesting. And this whole financial basket, whether it is AMC's broking stocks, they've had a decent enough 20-25% correction. And now some of them look very interesting. So Angel One from 3,900 has come down to 2,600. The last breakout point for the stock was 2,000 rupees, which is what the high was for the stock in 2022. So Angel One at current levels also looks promising given the correction. ICICI Securities is the special situation case wherein if the delisting fails, the stock could do well. So overall, as a basket, a lot of these names look interesting. The AMC basket as such, we had a very strong move and could consolidate. So HDFC, AMC, Nippon Life could consolidate. But I would be more interested in the broking names and BSE itself.
The broking names, not the BSE. That's the top call coming in from Nooresh right now. Let's just take stock of some of the other buzzers as well in trade, and just want to highlight what some of the other stocks, are up to. Let's just bring up HDFC Bank. That as well, like we told you, that's sort of settling in at a 1% odd gain kind of mark. BSE, we just flagged off. That's looking very smart. Earlier today, of course, you had an upgrade coming in on Bajaj Finance. You had an upgrade coming in on Avenue Supermarts as well. So let's just check in on what these names are up to. Bajaj Finance has also had a very sedate sort of day today. 1% at the max is the kind of gain that it had. The other one, of course, is Avenue Supermarts. That's seen a bigger move today of about almost 2.5% coming in. Kunal, let's just reiterate for the viewers who didn't tune in the morning, because you've been tracking the charts of Avenue Supermarts since when? What, 3,400, 3,500 thereabouts?
Absolutely, yes, Aisha. And I think it still looks very attractive. In fact, today the stock has given a fresh 52-week breakout, and this is coming after a huge amount of consolidation, because the stock post listing, which was around 600 levels, moved up to 5,500, 600 mark in 2021 mid, and from there till the last 2.5 odd years, the stock was into a downward consolidation. So this seems to be now a very strong indicative of a fresh trend emerging for Avenue Supermarts, and I would believe that this potentially should take the stock back towards 5,000, 5,400 plus mark, at least over the near term.
Okay, that's the case coming in on Avenue Supermarts. There was a big upgrade on Cummins as well earlier today, and that was from HSBC, upgraded to a buy from the earlier neutral rating, and the target price also up to 3,300 from the previous 2,600. But let me just quickly get in some BTST trades before we wind down for the day. Nooresh, what's on your list?
So first is the one Oberoi Realty, a breakout trade here. Stop loss at 1390, target price of 1450. Second is the Tata Steel showing the latest strength and momentum. Stop loss at 148, target price of 155.
Kunal, what about your BTST ideas?
So I'll go with Jindal Steel as the first stock. Very interesting chart on the short-term basis, a swing breakout on the hourly charts as well as a breakout above that 800 levels. Would suggest a buy with a target of 880. Stop loss remains at 770. And second would be about Power Grid. This could be a very strong V-shaped recovery for the stock, very rarely seen for the stock. But I believe that the stock is showing all of those classical signs of a breakout. I would suggest a buy with 285 as a target. Stop loss at 265.